Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, we're looking for anomalies and reasons why we would have a spike. Well, I knew I had to come on right now because I know some of my audience is like, oh my God. Well, guys, the cold hard truth is the way this built it up in a bearish way. It went up with absolutely no difference in volume, which means we just exhausted the selling pressure for a moment. And it allowed this one last spike up. We need to see a significant increase in volume, guys. When you're increasing price, when you're ascending in price, but decreasing in volume, it's so bearish, I can't even describe it. This could have been one last ditch effort to trap people, and this could actually be the final head and shoulder nail in the coffin right here in the 1 minute. But it shouldn't be of any surprise. Somebody said they want to see me draw more W's in the pattern so they know what I'm talking about when I say a W. Let me get this handy dandy fucking pen out. W, right? There's a W right there. I'm not even going to draw it out because I don't want to confuse you. I'm going to point to it. W. W. You can draw out whatever you want. I'm looking at the base points of where it goes up and down. But to me, that's an artificial rise, guys, and this has to come right back down, and it might go even farther. It might have just built a structure so that it could come through this resistance point. Again, oh, ready? W, right before the pattern went up, so you know it's fucked. You know, there's little W's hidden in this whole pattern. There's no volume, guys. It can't go up without volume. It has to come to a level where it can sustain volume and push through this level of resistance. And if you want me to show you the W that this started on, if that's what you're talking about, the reason why I'm so confident in what I'm saying right now, I mean, what is this? That started on a massive W. The only question is it going to go sideways? Could it go up? Sure it could. But could that have been the push up? We don't know, but that certainly looks like a shoulder and a head formation. You know, that's certain. But I know it has to come down to here. At some point, guys, it has to come down to here. I know it. It has to come back down to 52 cents. It made a W in this part of the pattern. That's bearish. This whole region, look how big that W is in the 2 hour and the 4 hour. It's in every level. And then when you take it from a daily perspective, you know, it looks like ass. You guys want to know what a bear flag looks like? There's your bear flag. In the daily. So, and then you want to take it a step further, guys. Why I know that we have to go all the way down and it's not like 17. This is completely different. Let's go back all times here. Notice a very big difference, guys. A very big difference at one point in time. So this is all the way back in 17, guys. Volume, 4.98 billion. 3.7 billion. 5.53 billion. In these candles. Ready? 2.7, 4.9, 5.3. Yeah, so 2.75, 3.77, 4.98 billion, 5.535 billion. And then we had a 5.44 billion. So now we come to current times. I'm telling you guys, it's nothing compared to what we did back in 17. This is nothing. We never even reached all-time highs like in 17. So how can we have that comparison, guys? Because we've already retraced like we did in 17. Am I wrong? You can't say we're not back into a bearish pattern. We're not back into a bear time. We're bear. We're in a bear market, and we have been for some time. Once you retrace 40% or 45% top end, you're in a bear market. So let's go. Remember, we started off at 2.7 billion. I've done this before, so I know. I'm not stupid. I've done my research. How many of you have went out on a chart back to 17 and done this? How many of you even knew you could? So you see, when we start, looking good with volume, guys. Look at all the volume. 8 billion, 6.82 million was the, or billion was the average. So that's what I should have showed you too. Look at the average volume. There's more leverage now. 6.8 billion, 6.6 billion. Down here, we're still in the billions. Now, let me go back to 17 again so you understand. Look at the volume back in 17, guys. 64 million, 54 million, 158 million. Then we jumped into the 100 millions. But then when we made a boost, 2.7 billion from 138 million. That's a lot different than the initial boost now that started down here with 5.7 billion. And the most volume we got in was not even twice as much, guys. That's all I'm saying. It looks like more volume from the onset, but it's not. The amount of volume we had coming into this time was already substantial compared to 17. 17, we had no volume. And then we pushed in by the billions. Right now, we were already in the billions. And we failed to even double that volume, which is a huge major reversal finally. And this could just be, guys, are you listening to this? And nobody wants to hear this either. We could have just been in a 4-year cycle with XRP, and we failed at the double top, and now we have to revert to the bottom of this pattern, which if you go back to 17, once again, would put you all the way back down at 18 cents if you just look at it in that perspective. That's pre-jump in 17. Because you could say we went the whole time, consolidated for fucking 4 years, and now we failed, and now we have to go back to the bottom of the pattern to gain enough strength to once again go to all-time highs. I have never lied about this. I have never been shy about it. In fact, I'm the only one who ever said it, because I was the only one around at the time who was willing to make this ballsy of a call. T-Speak a 222 XRP Future Millionaire at the Sidebound on XM and Future Digibot OG. The next time you question me, the next time you guys wonder how I get to where I get, I don't just look at the 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour, or 4 hour, the weekly, daily, monthly, yearly. I look back where this pattern truly started, and I can give you an end to where it started. I don't give a shit why it dropped today. I want to know yesterday why it got to where it is today. And in order to know where it was at yesterday, I need to go back where this pattern started. This is the case in point of why I'm the best in the business. Join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. Make sure you keep me here full time. If you want to donate, links in the description. You will not and cannot get this kind of information anywhere else. Not just from the charting, but from the knowledge I hold with ISO 20022 and the Hyperledger. From the knowledge I hold in what's coming in the digital era and what's going to happen with the US dollar. You can't get this all anywhere else. So stay blessed, stay true. And again, this is how I'm so confident in my technical analysis. I am the best in the business.